Hey guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to take a selfie. This is the way I take my selfies. These are my tips and tricks to make them look the way they do on my Instagram. I titled this How to Take a Perfect Selfie because I saw Jessyluxe from, her name is Jessyluxe on her YouTube channel. Her name's Jessica and I saw that she filmed her own version, so I thought I would do my own. I was very inspired by that video, so if you guys want to see what my tips and tricks are, keep watching. If you look at my Instagram, a lot of my selfies are taken directly in the sun. I like to stand in the sun and snap a billion selfies because selfies are hard. You just don't know what's gonna be the good one, and you just gotta keep taking multiples until you find your favorite one. If the sun is too bright for your eyes, and sometimes it does make my eyes kind of watery, another trick I have is to stand next to the sun where there is shade. And the reason for that is where the sun hits the cement and where you're standing in the shade, the sun hitting the cement creates a natural bounce. And what a bounce is that it gives an even surface of lighting and it reflects back onto your face so that it's completely flat. There are no shadows, no weird spots. The lighting is just always magnificent. It's beautiful. Now, as you're getting into this point, the most important thing is, take your time with your selfies. Find your angle, figure out what you're comfortable with. This is my better side. It's just really subjective. Is it subjective or objective? Find your angle. Keep taking these selfies until it looks like a full page of selfies on your camera roll. Standing a little bit in the sun, just halfway where your face is still in the shade. Basically what this does is just to give you a little bit more bounce through your shirt. If you're wearing like a light color shirt, you're going to see a lot more light flowing onto your face, and you'll just see that your selfie is going to look a little bit brighter and have better lighting. Some days I'm like, I want to be completely in the shade, and some days I just want a little bit of sun to play with the sun on my face and my body and so forth. The next tip I have is to use a skin smoothing app. The beauty of this app is that it throws on a beauty filter over your face, so that even if you're in poor lighting, you look amazing already. The only issue I have with it is that it really degrades the quality of your photo, and it has such a smooth filter over it, like you just lose a lot of definition. So what I like to do at this point is to pop all of my selfies that I've taken and go to a whole different app. So now that you have a bunch of selfies, it looks overwhelming as hell on your camera roll. The tip I have is to heart and favorite your favorite selfies so that when you are going in to edit them later or you're going to upload them onto Instagram, it's much easier to find it. Two of my favorite features on Facetune is the Sharpen and Vibrance. And I like to sharpen my eyebrows, my lashes, and even like really small areas like underneath my eyes. I like to sharpen my lips. I always sharpen my clothes as well as my earrings. And the next thing I like to do is go into the vibrance part of the retouch option, and I like to add vibrance to the sky and make it extra blue, make my pop extra. And generally I keep my makeup untouched because I want to make sure it's representing of what's really on my face. But I think my clothes, the trees in the background, any color in the background, I like to kind of add a little juice to it, because later on what I've been doing a lot is I throw a fade over it, so the vibrancy of the photo is going to desaturate anyway. So that's why at this point of my photo, I like to add color. We are basically done with all of the add-on apps. Now I'm going to import my photo into Instagram. Guys, Instagram has really stepped up their game with their in-house editing tool, and I absolutely love using it. So the first thing I like to do is bump up the sharpness. I really like the aesthetic of that. I mean, it's not everyone's look, but that's just how I like my Instagram photos to look like. I bump it all the way up. As I mentioned earlier, it's the fade option. And then the next thing I like to do is check the warmth of my photo. See if I need to add a little bit of golden tones or need to tone it down to a little bit more blue. Generally speaking though, I like my photos to be more warm and golden and just have more color in them. From there on, I upload and there goes a photo into the universe of the internet. That is it for my tips and tricks on how to take the quote-unquote perfect selfie. Thank you so much to Jessie for inspiring me to make this video. If you guys have not checked her channel out, there's a plane. If you guys liked it, please give me a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know what your favorite apps to use to edit your photos are, because I would love to check them out. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!